Last summer I was here shortly and it was dark and I saw I think 3 stages only. Peter showed me around, he drove me to see the stages and the dome was really beautiful. I mean the construction but also the visuals he had on the ceiling. I was all the time like, wow, what's this? It's beautiful. In the DJ booth, but the constructions, and then actually today now I came here and I see there's many more beautiful constructions everywhere. It's just one piece of art, like a little fairy tale land this is. And it must be great when Ozora is here with all the lights and stuff. I think it must be amazing, I think. A little bit chilly because of the wind, but it's a beautiful view. I mean, you have a 360 view. It's really beautiful. I think it's going to be beautiful maybe next month when in autumn with the colors in the trees. It must be great, I think. To be honest, I never prepare. Never. For many years, I never prepare. I just go in the moment. Sometimes I just think about what I'm going to start with. Sometimes I even have 2, and then the last moment I decide it's either this or this. And from that moment it's just whatever I feel and comes to mind, I do. Just spontaneous. For me, it's always the moment that I feel and I hear something and then I'm like, okay, this might fit, and then I act on it and play it. It's for me, it's very on the moment always. I cannot prepare. I remember the first time I was playing many years ago, I was preparing in my head already, but then at the moment you change it completely. And actually since then I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to prepare. It's not going to be anyway what I prepared, because the moment is different when you are there, except when you're home it's also different when you're preparing. Preparing a live act with Speedy J, since he asked me for the store sessions that he done in his basement studio. And he set it up during pandemic and asked me, and actually I never done it before, but I didn't tell him, and I said just yes when he asked me, and when we were there in the studio, then I said, I've never done it, it's a new thing, but yeah, everything went really nice, and we did it I think 2 times more, one time even with Colin Benders in a place outside of Amsterdam, the 3 of us. And then last year ADE with the Surgeon, Starlight, Colin Benders and Speedy J himself. We had a big table in Paradiso with all the equipment and some visuals in the middle, and that was like 7 hours live, so that was amazing. That was my first time with people. And actually after that, when Jochem and I did another session, we were like, yeah, maybe we should make like a normal live set out of it together and prepare something. Actually, the inspiration came out of a panic reaction, because I realized very soon that it was going to take longer than we wanted to. And then somehow I got into film scoring. I was looking at stuff and then it caught my interest, and at that moment, since Corona started, I went that direction. I went studying orchestras and how they work, and because I wanted to see, let's say, if it's not coming back, what else can I do? And I just learned that. So when I came out of, let's say 2 years later, I was full of so much more knowledge in music, because then later I started to focus on techniques, like compressor techniques, which I never used normally. But now I had the time to learn all these things, and now 2 years later, in a way, it was really shit on one side, this whole pandemic, but I'm very thankful on the other side for all the stuff that I learned and richer in knowledge now 2 years later. But yeah, it was a double period, because on the other hand, I was going really down and almost depressed and things. So yeah, but a lot of people had the same, of course. But it came out positively so far. strange to come back and then everything starting again and people, and I really had to get used because I was home a lot, and yeah, actually the only thing I changed, or actually I didn't change it back to normal, because in the pandemic, of course you get many promos, but I couldn't listen to them. I was getting depressed because I couldn't do anything with it. So I all put it on a disc. I think I have 70 or 90 gigs. Actually a lot of new stuff that I made in the pandemic and old stuff, and I'm for now still focused on my own stuff when I'm playing, because I couldn't make the switch yet to dig into this 90 gigabyte disc with new stuff. But it will come slowly. The biggest future plan that I'm looking forward to is the live set, which is going to start February. So yeah, that's going to be, I think for me, the biggest thing so far that's going to happen for the future. We already have a booking at Daad for the summer, so yeah, looking forward, really.